Good evening to you, welcome back to Disgracelands, welcome to Robboland's Vids. My name is Rob Wheatley. It says so on my birth certificate, I've read it, you know, so, you know, no arguing with that. Welcome back. I've been away for about 7 months. I haven't actually been away, I've been here on the sofa, on the red sofa with my red guitars, and unfortunately I was wearing this red sweatshirt, and what happened was I blended into the background like this. It was utterly, just, I'd lost myself. I lost myself. 7 bloody months that took me to find it. Useless. That's a red capo. It's all gone red here, hasn't it? Look, even the beer. This is getting too blooming complicated. This is like Twilight Zone. Except I'm very thin, so it's more like the Twiglet Zone, really. Look, even the beer's red this evening. Tanglefoot. Let's open that. Let's open that first. Welcome back. If you haven't been here before. Yeah, you know, you've probably switched off by now, in which case, but if you haven't, welcome. It's really lovely to see you. I can't see you, obviously, you can see me. It's really lovely for you to be able to see me, I'm sure. If my face has gone red, that's because I'm excited. Off. Now we're having a beer. Oh, yes, where have I been? I ain't been anywhere, to be honest with you. I just lost me mojo. And as I explained to someone in the comments the other day, it was actually down here behind the sofa all that time. I never looked down there because I was frightened of getting attacked by, you know, 1001 guitar picks and single socks, because they all got to go somewhere, haven't they? They're all down there. That's where it is. It's all down there. Ah, beer, my old friend. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you very much for all the comments and all the. It's really nice to hear from so many of my old YouTube buddies on the last video. I'm surprised any of you found it, because YouTube didn't even bother notifying me that I'd uploaded a new video, and I thought, bloody Nora, if I don't know about it, how's anyone else going to find it? But apparently, you know, a handful of you have. Lucky I've got big hands, so that's, you know, and normal service, whatever that means round here, is resumed. Resumed. It's back anyway. What's been going on here at D-Lands? As I say, it's all been rather slow. I just needed some time to reset, recharge, and just get my act back together. I wasn't feeling particularly entertaining, and you know, if I'm not into doing these videos, then there's no reason why anybody else should bother sticking around and watching a damn thing. So I just needed to get things sorted. Health wise, I'm absolutely fine. For those of you who haven't watched before, I have Tourette's. That's why I'm twitching like a gibbon. I'm not actually doing an impression of a gibbon. That's a gibbon doing an impression of me. So there you go. That's pretty meta, isn't it? Whatever. Where's meta? Oh, just blinding my freaking eye. If you are going to blind yourself, the best place to do it, or worst place to do it, is probably in your eye. You can't really blind your leg or your ear. But you know, I just did it again. Why do I keep looking at the light? I've seen the light. I've seen it twice now. And it's freaking awful. I just don't stop keep doing that. Now I know I'm not meant to look over there. I'd be terrible working on a lot of nuclear bomb things. So do not press this button. I go, oh, what? Don't press it. Yeah, right. Fuck you. No. Blow the world up. At least it saves having to do the washing up, doesn't it? Really. So there's a bright side to everything. Tanglefoot. I forgot how many percentage this points this one has. 5%. 5%. I didn't do 5.0. I'm slipping. I'll just start this again. Tanglefoot. 5.0%. There you go. It's all the old stuff. There's Dave McCallum, the invisible pineapple, sitting over there, doing his thing, guarding the beer, and there you go. As you can probably tell, I haven't prepared this video. I just put a capo back on the 7th fret, because I was searching. On the last video I had a capo on the 7th fret of this guitar, and what the hell's happening to that finger? Stop, finger, stop. You'll be distracting. People won't be listening to what I'm talking to. What? That's probably a good thing. It's probably a damn good thing. No, I should just do videos like that, shouldn't I? Start a new trend. Wobbly finger videos. Just sit here. Look at freaking light. What I should have done was put the light on the floor, put a diffuser on top of it, and then had it lusciously in my face so it looked like the sun was shining out my foot. But it's not, it's just there, and it's just blistering. I'm getting a suntan, my skin's peeling off. I suppose, you know, it'll save me having to have a shave, which is another plus. So, you know, can't have everything, but I have, luckily, you know. Smallpox, cholera, an overdraft. I haven't got any of those things, not even an overdraft. That's because the banks won't touch me. They tried once, but I, you know, don't get into that. The vintage VC 501 BGB, which stands for Boygandy Boist. I'm loving this guitar. It's the one I got for not very much money at all. And you can see, those eagle-eyed, you can see, if you just look at it there and compare it to an old video, you can see I've taken the bridge saddle down by about 0.5 millimetres. 0.5 millimetres. 0.5 millimetres. Which, it might have been 0.5, it might have been 0.6, it might have been 9,000. I can't see anything that small, you know, which is probably why I'm not married. And that doesn't make sense. Probably why my girlfriend left me. I haven't got a girlfriend. That's why she left. She didn't leave me, because she's not here in the first place. That's enough about my personal life, you filthy swines. Yeah, and I'll put some lighter strings on this. 11s as opposed to 12s, because I don't like 12s. They're like bits of rope. How do anyone play 12s? It's just like, look, if you're playing an acoustic guitar with 12s on, get them off. Just get the strings off and put 11s on there, because you lose a bit of tone and a bit of volume, but you can go, you just get your dynamics back and you get your feel back for the guitar. And, you know, we're not apes. We are apes, obviously, but we're not, you know, we're not gibbons doing an impression of me, a gibbon doing an impression of me with Tourette's doing an impression of a fucking gibbon. So that's that one sorted out. But this, really digging this guitar. For those of you who don't know, the reason I bought this guitar was because one of my best mates, my old buddy Tim, was in hospital a while back. So, Tim, if you're watching this, you're not, but if you were, for example, if you were watching this, really glad to have you back, mate. He almost disappeared off the face of the planet. He was really, really ill. It was horrible stuff. And luckily, he's recovered and all that sort of stuff, and he's back online, and he's a phenomenal guitar player. He's the guy that originally got me into playing fingerstyle guitar, or my version of fingerstyle guitar. He's a terrific fingerstyle guitar player. And years and years ago, he said, "Come over, Robbo," and not come over, Robbo, because I am Robbo, and I don't need any encouragement to do that. I'm a sexy beast. He said, "Come over to my house," and he basically made me some fingernails out of toilet paper and super glue, and built these massive fingernails, and gave me a thumb pick and showed me the basic claw hammer pattern. That, and said, "Get on with it," and I did, and here I am today. So that's all very good. But he was really, he hates me playing his guitars because I have alien sweat that comes out my fingers and it destroys guitar strings. And so I go up to his place, he's got a beautiful studio he's built in his garden and all this sort of stuff. Better than building it in someone else's garden, absolutely useless. And he's in the middle of recording a whole load of stuff, and I go up there and have a jam with him, and he's got to replace all his strings. Which is why I use elixirs on this thing. And so I thought, when he was in hospital, I thought, I'm going to buy a new guitar, so that way I've got something to take back to his when he gets better, you know, calmer. You know, thoughts throughout the universe. If I buy a guitar to take up there to play with him when he comes out of hospital, he's got to get better and get out of hospital. And he did. So, you know, don't bother getting a medical degree, buy a red guitar, and then everyone will be cured. It's fantastic. So, I bought this, and I took it up there a few times, and the last time we was up there, we actually remembered to have a jam. We forgot to stop drinking for a while, and we actually sat down and had a jam. It was blooming blistering. And he's really encouraging me to get back recording again and start hopefully producing some music for production music and things like that. So I've been working on the tune that was on my previous video. I've just done a test recording of that this evening, and just trying to sort out mic placements and how to get half reasonable recording sound out of this thing with the equipment I've got, and just working out some sort of arrangement for it. But as we've got a capo on the 7th fret, I'm I was reminded of an old video of mine from about 2 years ago, where I did something with a capo on the 7th fret, and it was this little tune. So I'm going to play a bit of this, and you know, and it's really, the concept behind this tune is really simple. It's basically you're holding an E minor shape here, yeah, and then you move it up to like the F power chord thing. So your E minor shape goes up to there, and that finger there. Except what I'm doing is a hammer on, play bottom string, hammer on 1st fret, play the 2nd string, play the 6th string, hammer on 1st fret, play the 5th string, hammer on 3rd fret, and then pick probably the G string or the D string. So open bottom string, hammer on 1st, open A string, hammer on 3rd, then pick the D string. And again, the eagle-eared or the eagle-shouldered among you, for you Formula 1 fans, Canadian Grand Prix, 2010 I think it was. Do birds have shoulders? David Coulthard. They won an award for that commentary. I don't know what the award was. Mostly named commentary for 4 hours while it's bloody well raining in Canada. But you know that particular move, I use that on various things. It's you know, it's nice because it sounds a lot flasher than it is. And it's, you know, a bit of hammering on, but this, yeah, that's what's going on here. I might go to an A shape, but we'll see. But we'll just mess with this. Should I resolve it? Should I resolve it? No. You resolve it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Cheers.